Welcome to Channel 315 News. I'm your host, Sean Hannity. We hear quite a bit about goals and visions that students should learn. And one of the abstract things that society must look up to is to prepare them for the workforce or for college. A lot of teachers nowadays always have to plan out and have goals and objectives, and I like to go down and actually ask about that. So what is goals? What is objectives? Are they strategies for the student? Are they designed to develop the mind and engage in professional growth in students and leadership? I'll now go and interview 3 teachers who will tell me that answer. I'm here interviewing a teacher right now, and what she's going to tell me is about the first one is cognitive development, which I understand. What are the cognitive development that you have to discuss about today?
Well, Sean, I'm glad you asked. When we're talking about the cognitive approach to planning lessons, we need to discuss Bloom's taxonomy of thinking. And that splits the cognitive domain into 6 different categories. So the first 3, knowledge, comprehension, and application, are all lower order. And then analysis, synthesis, and evaluation are all higher order. And it's sort of a hierarchy, so each skill builds off of the one before it.
How do you implement these 6 designs in your lesson plan?
Well, we break up these 6 different categories into 4 more categories of knowledge, which is factual, which includes listing things, classifying things. Conceptual would be to describe and interpret. Procedural would be to calculate, formulate, and then the metacognitive type of knowledge would be to strategize and reflect.
Sounds great. Well, now we go to our next teacher, Mrs. We're going to be talking about the affective domain. What do you analyze through students and how they feel?
So with affective domain, most of it are over feelings and attitudes. And there's 5 objectives that they usually follow when you go through affective domains. The first one is receiving, which will be I'll listen to your concern, but I might not like it. And then the responding would be when someone is applauding you at a concert or humming the music the next day. Valuing is the person would rather go to a concert versus a film, so like a student would rather be in school or rather than playing basketball, which isn't likely. Organization is a long-term commitment, meaning they already have plans to go to a concert, that kind of thing. Characterization by value would be they love the music, that's why they're going. It's all about their love for what they like to do instead of something that they wouldn't like to do.
Now we're on the last domain, the psychomotor domain. Can you tell us, Mr. Cooper, about the psychomotor domain?
Yeah, the psychomotor domain is the physical ability and coordination objectives, and it's often overlooked by teachers that aren't involved with physical education.
So, how can a teacher who isn't involved in physical education incorporate the psychomotor domain to the students?
Well, for example, drawing in an art class.
Well, in this art class, hey Morgan, how's it going?
It's going great. Look, it's just like the Mona Lisa.
Oh, looks great.
Or another example would be a shop teacher teaching a student how to make a table.
Morgan, making a table. Standing a table. Oh, great. Very smooth.
Thanks.
Well, those are the 3 domains, the cognitive, the affective domain, and the psychomotor domain. Those 3 are all domains that will gear into effective lesson planning for teachers across the nation. Well, I'm Sean Hannity, and thank you for tuning in for Channel 315 News. See you next week.